tier ranker with countless titles. And me, Choi Jikung, had Seedwan as my subordinate. What's that thing on his back? Everyone around him started murmuring. The lowest level. They'll make fun of you. And it's hard to join a formal party when you're a summon. Hodu, saw Daewon, overheard the gossip, and didn't hesitate to chime in. How do they know Jikyung is weak? I thought I was the only one who knew that. I'm Zilis, Choi Jikyung. Hearing you say that makes me so frustrated. You crazy bastard. What the hell are you talking about? What is that? That's creepy. He's talking to himself. Choi Jikyung was wrongly accused and had nowhere to vent his frustration. It's not like that. These crazy things are making my life miserable. Normally, people can see their subordinates and servants. However, we are bound by a special kind of contract. That's why right now, only I can see Seo Dagong. Choi Jikyung pulled Seo Dagong aside and gave him another warning. Do you even understand? Don't talk to me when we're outside. Whenever you do that, everyone stares at me like I'm a freak. Seedwan ignores him. Why react? You could just ignore me. Don't let him get to you. Control yourself. Ha, you're so silly. Choi Jikyung, was it? You have me as your servant, and you only ask that I don't talk to you in public? Seedwan grabs his hand. If I were you, I'd turn your hand over. I will use my pawn to its fullest potential. It's quite troublesome for me, too, that the master I'm contracted with is weaker than others. Seedwan raises Choi Jikyung's hand, squeezing it tightly. Wait, don't worry about what other people think. This isn't the time to be concerned for your own safety. What? If you keep doing stupid things like that, then... Oops, did I upset you again? Sorry, my bad. You told me not to joke around anymore. Huh, I'm sorry for making you angry, you damn dog. You just wanted to see my reaction, didn't you? You're just realizing that now? Let me tell you, never let your guard down. Seedwan raised his left hand. On his ring finger was a mark like a tattoo. We made this pact for the benefit of our goal, right? Choi Jikung? I knew it. It's been like this so far. Even though I was just a newbie, I made a pact with Seedwan. And it all stemmed from the unexpected incident before. What was the disaster inside the Soul Tower? Lives were taken by monsters. That day, disaster was inevitable. I tried to stop him from going deeper, but Dagon was stubborn. He accepted the risk and continued in hacker mode. The most shocking dungeon accident. The final raid of the Pink Ion Guild. By the time we realized the trap, it was too late. Everyone mourned for those who were lost. This was the most horrific dungeon accident in history. The reporter on the big screen continued to ask, if you could you tell us what happened? Of course. R.A. Gill faced the boss first, but was quickly defeated. The remaining members continued to fight. However, Choi Jikyung looked up at the large LED screen on the high-rise building. Wow, they're still showing this? Huh, even after 3 years. This is still shocking, huh? A hand reached out from the gap in the zipper on his backpack. A rustling sound. A small skeleton crawled out. Choi Jikyung was startled. He looked around nervously. I told you to stay put, Lucky. Is it that stuffy in there? I'm just a priest in the group. If I hadn't lost my composure, I'm sure everyone could have returned safely. He must have gone through something terrible, but he's still appearing on television like this. I guess he doesn't have a choice, because he's a ranked player. A message notification popped up on his phone. See section 11 under the banner? That's where I am. Come here quickly. I'm about to be late. We have to hurry. One day, a mysterious gate suddenly appeared. It's a system like in a game. The gate opened a new era for humanity. Humans can now hunt the monsters that reside in dungeons beyond the gate, and only players are allowed to hunt them. Items obtained from each dungeon raid are converted into real-world wealth. In real life, considering the rarity and value of the items, being a player is considered a dream job. And among those players, strong ones are even rarer. Ranger Bay Jimin reminisces about the Soul Tower. He had tragic experiences there, but I still envy him, because even if such an opportunity came to someone like me, I wouldn't be able to do anything. 3 years have passed since then. The Forbidden Dungeon has finally reopened. For Bay Jimin, what does the return of the Soul Tower mean? As the youngest and sole survivor of the team, I intend to retrieve the bodies of my comrades. It's the only way to repay the kindness the guild members have shown me, like a family. This way, I can finally unburden the feelings I always carry. Outside, it's crowded and noisy, but the sky is a clear blue. There you are, Choi Jikyung. You're right on time. Everyone look here. We finally found our last member. After 3 years, the Seoul Tower is finally reopening. The long-awaited conquest is about to begin. We're ready to embark on our journey. I'm sure viewers of the recent episode know. But today we'll be bringing Cho Ho-soo with us. Hey, livestream, you won't want to miss him. Say something. Cho Zigi Thank you for your interest, even though you're all very busy. He thought to himself, even though I had to pay to be here, this is a famous dungeon streamer. Jim Seonjian, also known as the Mad Beiji. If you're interested, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like he just said, I'm here to be carried. Keep laughing, because I almost forgot. Did you guys know? A necromancer's skills are really weird and totally useless. Choi Gikyong felt a pang in his chest. He clutched his heart. Does he have to say that on stream? What was it again? Ally of Midnight and Shadow? One-man army? Such a cringe name. Sounds like a metal band or something. But since they're super useless, I understand why necromancers are so weak. Jim Seonjian continued. I guess that's why they always need tributes. Damn. Hey, crybaby, stop posing. You have to please everyone here. Jikyung's rebuttals are useless. The viewers' reactions on the stream are great. Perfect, just as expected. You're quite popular. Our trump card, the esteemed necromancer. There's nothing I can do now but endure. It's all thanks to Hyungnim Biosio. I hope you can look out for me in the dungeon. I chose the necromancer class for a simple reason. You are an ally of death and wandering souls. If I can't reverse time, why not rewrite the ending? Choi Gi-kyung lies on a bed, surrounded by monitors and machinery. This class seems pretty cool. Warrior is too common. Alchemist is a crafting profession. I'm not interested in those. I finally have a chance, so why not use it for something I like? Back then, I knew nothing. I had no idea how weak and undesirable necromancers were. It's the worst class of them all. Memories of the past year flashed through his mind. If I could go back a year, I would change. Suddenly, Lucky jumped on his back. What? What is it, Lucky? All I have left is this skeleton, Lucky. What can I do with you? Sorry for scaring you, little buddy. Oh yeah, of course. I plan to enter the Seoul Tower. What? That crazy guy's going into the Seoul Tower? Let's see what items can be obtained from the Seoul Tower. Seoul Tower item list. Whoa, all items I've never seen before. Unholy Liquid of the Night? Lucky, status window. Do you want to upgrade your little minion? I know, it's an upgrade item from the Seoul Tower. That's why. I couldn't find it in the shopping district. If I had this icon, Choi Gikyong fantasized. Just how powerful would an upgraded Lucky be? I will protect you, Master. I'm swamped with requests, but I'm sure everyone here knows that most items acquired from the tower are non-tradable. You can't believe what? Really? No way. How can I even get into the Seoul Tower? Right now, I can't even get anywhere near the entrance, near the tower entrance. If it can't be traded, then I can't upgrade anything. Should I just give up? But if I could get my hands on that item, even if I have the worst job, everything will change. Maybe I'll be a little stronger then. I won't have to worry about those things. And people won't look down on me anymore. It seems like your feelings are about to hit rock bottom. Lucky seems to sense your emotions and is sad too. Choi Ji-kyung's hand gently strokes its head. Don't worry, Lucky, because I'm going to get that item. To do that, I have to get inside the Seoul Tower no matter what. The staff member announces through a loudspeaker. Those heading to the Seoul Tower, please gather in front of the gate. There's no more time to worry. I won't just sit around and do nothing anymore. What do you mean? Why are you telling me something this important just now? It's already been decided. No one is allowed to bring filming equipment into the tower. Even if it's a rule, it turns out. The announcement is about restricting filming. I don't really care about the stream though. Choi Ji-kyung seems a bit worried. He's not going to leave because of those 7 fools, is he? He's still freaking furious. Damn it. I worked so hard to push this through. Jim San-yin, his friend beside him, comforted him. Calm down. But how can he calm down? How can I be calm? They didn't even give us a reason. Actually, I heard something from another team. It seems like Bae Jimin's team filed a complaint, saying their route could be messed up by other teams. For safety reasons, filming is prohibited inside the tower. All team leaders must. Everyone's pretty confused about it too. But it seems like there's nothing we can do. What? Bae Jimin, that annoying guy? He'll probably just choose to withdraw. Why does he have to make things so complicated? What a mess. I already took the kid's money. I can't back out now. This is bad. A few days ago, Choi Ji-kyung offered him 2 bags of money. He said sincerely, "Please accept this small token of my appreciation, brother. You seem sincere." Of course, I'll help. Today's stream is ruined. Fine, I'll go inside. Whatever. I'll end the stream. Instead, Choi Jikyung. You'll write me an amazing review on the player review site. Deal? Of course. Then follow me. You're making me so mad, you jerk. You always treat me like trash. Calm down, Jikyung. As long as we get the item, we're good. After convincing himself, he quickly scurried over. Attention please. All teams have completed disabling their recording devices. Preparations to enter the Seoul Tower can begin. The door before them slowly opened. Inside were swirling vortexes of various colors. The weight of its presence made everyone anxious. Finally, small screens appeared before everyone. All those waiting to enter were buzzing with excitement. Looking at the screen in front of him, Choi Jikyung suddenly felt a surge of exhilaration. Scenes 1 through 30. The Seoul Tower sequence will begin now. A torrent of water, powerful enough to shatter stone, crashed down. Dust and debris flew everywhere. The 10 masters of the trap room began their attack. A long, snake-like creature, purple in color, mixed among the water columns. Everyone screams. It's coming. A sword plunges into the stone floor. How is it so hard? This is just a normal pull. Is the first room supposed to be this difficult? Choi Jikyung stands frozen, clutching Lucky. I knew it. Of course. It's much harder than anyone expected. If that gigantic monster, if it opens its massive jaws, just one roar is enough to shake the entire cave. We can't clear this dungeon. Aren't we all going to die? Thinking this, Choi Jikyung stealthily turns around. I should leave here right now. Kim Sunin, what are you doing? Get back here. Choi Jikyung turns towards the shout. Alone, Sunin raises his sword against the monstrous creature. Using a level 10 fear skill, that bastard, that's cheating. The aquatic monster, with sharp, golden eyes, stared him down. The monster piloted its beast, its gaze fixed on the prey below. Swiftly, it thrust its spear downwards. Sunio squeezed his eyes shut in fear. Choi Jikyung, with a sudden burst of strength, rushed forward and shoved him aside. The long, flexible spear wrapped around his neck like a rope. He was yanked high into the air. Jikyung, the spear like a hook, flung him into the lake. Choi Jikyung slowly sank deeper. The surrounding water made it impossible to breathe. He coughed weakly, only to be met with more intense choking. Cough, 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 I can't breathe. The clear lake was swallowing him whole. Am I really going to die like this? No way. If I knew this would happen. Jaziki and Shavisan Bolut. I called Mom one last time. A blinding golden light flashed. Choi Akio collapsed in a room. He coughed up water, sputtering. Congratulations. You've earned the achievement Dangerous Zone, First Traveler. First ever. For the first time, you truly felt your life was in danger. You have unlocked the title. Boundary Breaker. You were terrified. Your HP is rapidly decreasing. Unable to summon Lucky. Summon Countdown. Choi Jikyung continued coughing, still disoriented. What's going on? I was definitely falling into a lake just seconds ago. I'm so screwed. But it's not like... Suddenly, he let out a gasp. Looking at his bleeding hand, Choi Jihyuk was bewildered. Ow! So I'm still alive. A small bottle rolled on the floor, making a rattling sound. Choi Jihyuk breathed a sigh of relief. Phew, that's better. Thanks to the healing potion, his wounds gradually disappeared. I've recovered quite a bit, so... Only now did Choi Jihyuk have the composure to look around. This room, I'm alone. It was so quiet, not even a breath of wind could be heard. What should I do? How deep did I fall? I must have fallen from above. Lucky, status window. Count down until Lucky can be summoned. 2241, Choi Jihyuk sat hugging his knees, feeling indescribably anxious. I can't do anything right. I just jumped in without thinking. But maybe they're looking for me. He slowly stood up, cupped his hands around his mouth, and yelled, Brother, elementalists, is anyone here? Answer me if you can hear me. Kim Sang-gyun. His shout slowly echoed. Kim Sang-gyun, Kim Sang-gyun. But obviously no one answered. Choi Jikyung fell into deep thought. Guess I should go on my own. He opened his status window and looked at his inventory. I can't believe I'm actually going to use this magic luminescent stone. It can illuminate the surrounding area. He took it out of his inventory, fiddling with it. Why isn't it working? Suddenly, Choi Jikyung lost his grip. The luminescent stone slipped from his hand and fell. The stone rolled away, startling him. He hurriedly chased after it. My last hope. Then, successfully, he stepped on a stick, slipped, and fell with a thud. Choi Jikyung went sprawling across the floor like a mop. My whole body aches. It feels like I've been tumbling in a dryer all day. He turned his head towards the glowing fluorescent stone. It lay next to a skeleton cloaked in black. Choi Gikyong screamed, terrified. What the hell is that? A skeleton? A corpse? His face paled. Was this person killed by a monster? If I stay here any longer, I'll be next. He trembled, turning away. I have to find a way out now. Choi Gikyong stared at the screen in front of him, bewildered. New discovery. You have discovered the body of a player. Please investigate the surrounding area. A message? Hint. To proceed, you must search the surrounding area. Search around here? What for? A bolt of lightning cracked across the air. The lightning quickly multiplied, forming a curtain. It stretched outwards, becoming a cage, trapping Choi Gikyong inside. What is going on? This isn't a normal quest. It's a mandatory event. Now there's even a barrier. Even so, why am I suddenly being told to search around? You're fumbling around on the ground. What am I supposed to do? Wait, don't tell me I have to check that corpse? Messages that appear inside a dungeon are supposed to help us conquer it. New discovery. You have found the body of an adventurer. Examine the surrounding area. I hear there are many types of messages, depending on the dungeon's level. But this is the first time I've seen such a mandatory hint. Choi Gikyong turned to look at the skeleton. The skeleton lay beside a fluorescent stone, its face terrifying. I won't be able to get out of here without searching it. He took a step closer. His eyes landed on a staff lying nearby. All right, Choi Gikyong picked up the staff, like embarking on some grand conquest. Something huge. Here I go. His hand trembled as he gripped the staff. Please don't attack me. Choi Gikyong poked the skeleton's head with the staff. It seemed safe enough. Then he noticed something. Something like a sharp, diamond-shaped crystal, protruding from its back. What is this? I was so scared I didn't notice. Is this equipment? Choi Gikyong touched it with a single finger. A screen suddenly appeared. New discovery. You have activated the conditions for using the skill Vengeance Pact. Do you wish to absorb the crystal? If you agree, accept decline. Isn't Vengeance Pact a necromancer skill? Vengeance Pact. Make a pact with a vengeful spirit and turn it into my servant? But I've never seen anyone use this skill before. This lousy necromancer class is hopeless. So I received this message because if I take the crystal, I can make a contract with a super strong